For the former heavyweight champion of the world, Johnson Parker.
Long.
Let's go, Sean. Alrighty guys, here we have obviously JB, Kevin Barry, who's been around a very, very long time. He and I actually go all the way back to Les Mills and his boxing gym, so I've been on the receiving end of his bars for a lot of years, and he's made a great contribution to our sport over many years, as has the Barry family. We'll come back to JB in a minute, but Joe, I guess first up, how awesome is it that these guys have waited so long for a chat?
It's amazing to see the support here for myself, for Junior, for the other club fighters. Thank you all for making time to be here today.
And one of the things that we're talking about tonight is just the platform, because of you, because of Dave, that this is presented with some tremendous talent. Just being a part of that, aside from being the main member, being someone who's able to generate this kind of interest and put together that kind of platform, how does that make you feel, as an ambassador for the sport?
I'm very humbled to be in this position, and it's great to see two South Aucklanders, Polynesian South Aucklanders going at it. And the top 10 in the world, representing, it's going to be live in 180 countries, which is great. It's also great for the underclass fighters. It's going to be a great platform for them to put on a great display. We have a lot of talent here in New Zealand. It's going to be great for the world to see.
Now, one of the things we kind of joke about is that no one is saying many things. We're used to that smack talk overseas, but in many ways that's a mark of the respect. In particular, it's not really the New Zealand way, nor is it the Polynesian way, is it?
It's not the way. It's not the Polynesian way or the New Zealand way. And this is a new breed of heavyweights. It's not all about being aggressive and saying bad things and trying to hype up the fight. We are two humble guys. Just want to make a living for our family and do the best we can.
Awesome. Obviously, getting across to the fight. How well have you prepared? Obviously, you had a chance to get those elbows dealt to. What sort of difference does it make getting rid of those blankets around the elbow?
It made a big difference. I think Junior Faster fought me in December when I was in pain. But it's good that we're both fighting pain-free. And we've had a tremendous camp with Coach Kevin, all the boys, John, and then Dave and Lee and Maddie. We've had a great camp. And I'm sure they've had a great camp, so there's no excuses. 100% we're ready.
So, how hyped are you for this bout back in New Zealand? Another breakthrough promotion for Buko. And when the rest of the world isn't really fighting, how hyped are you to be actually headlining right here at Kiwiland?
I am very hyped. Look at the support we have for all the fighters. My parents are here, familiar faces, and I'm very excited to be fighting in New Zealand from family, friends, supporters. We're the only place in the world, I think, that can have a crown, and that is going to be amazing.
Awesome, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the former
Let's go.
All right, we'll just have a quick chat to KB. Obviously, been around for a lot of world title fights. Mate, coming into this camp, I've got to say, Joe looks a pretty good nick. Weight on point, conditioning on point.
Thanks, Mike. Firstly, I'd like to thank Mother Bean for inviting us here today. This is a fantastic gym. You're doing a fantastic job in South Auckland, and all credit to you on that. Secondly, this fight between Joseph Parker and Junior Farr, this is a history-making fight. When in the history of New Zealand have we ever had two fighters in the top 5 of any weight division in the world at the same time? It just has never happened. That's what makes this fight so exciting. That's why it's captured the imagination of the New Zealand public and why this fight is so important. And to answer your question, we've had a great camp. Joe's fought 101 rounds since January 4. And we targeted 110 kilos as his weight. I think this morning he was 109. Everything is on point. I could not be happier with the way we've prepared and the way I think he's just peaking at the right time.
Now, over Joe's professional career, he's obviously, you know, he's aimed to play 3 or 4 times a year. You know, and probably sustained a few injuries as a consequence of going back-to-back camps. Has the rest, if you like, enforced by COVID, do you think been a benefit?
Well, it's hard really to say, but one thing I do know is that the camp that we did before Christmas, where we started 45 rounds and trained for 5 weeks, was a little bit up and down. We'd never done a training camp in New Zealand before, and the first 2 weeks we were trying to find our ground and trying to find a little bit of rhythm. Since we came, the fight was postponed and we came back into camp on January 4, everything has been on point. His arms and elbows are so much better, the training's been great, we've got a lot around us, there are no excuses, we've had a beautiful training camp, and I'm expecting a really top performance of my guy on Saturday night.
Awesome, thanks so much, KB. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Tim Terry and Joseph Parker.
This is really, thank you for coming.